Good stuff. Time to speed it up a bit, I think. Alright. Let us check. 14 homes reached. If I turn on the generator now and overdrive it. We did it. Haha. Oh, then we have to maintain it. Right. For 2 days, I think. I have 9 hours left. 21 coal per hour. Really? Only 9 hours? Oh, you can upgrade their range setting too. I don't think we can maintain this. That's the problem. Crap. Yeah, 2 days, but we can't. Oh, I know what we can do. We can do emergency shift for the children. Sure. This may backfire horribly, but overtime for everyone working at coal institutions. What could possibly go wrong? Does that fix it? Or can I do something else to increase it further? The question is, do I really need that one there? If I turn that off, I can't really see how much it covers. Do we need it? And what happens if I break the maintains? Resolves in 1 day and 3. We'll try. We'll try. Stress on generator, they'll be fine. Right? It can last 2 days. Right? Well, if that doesn't work, then we're doomed. Oh, it does. It cannot. Shit. No. This will not work. Insulation stat. Cookhouse insulation, hothouse insulation. I don't think we have access to the thing that we need right now. Food and shelter. House insulation is all the way down here. Damn. So I think with this overtime working, we would probably, we're still rising in coal, so we would be able to maintain it, but the generator would explode. We've run it for 3 hours and that's 10%. So the question is, if I abort this... Are we paused right now? Yeah, we are paused. If I abort that and then maybe get like... This is when we are in overdrive. This is the one we need. If we had this upgrade, then I think we could do it without the overdrive. And we can get that within 9 hours. Okay. Let's try it. Oh. But we also gotta go emergency shift on a workshop. And maybe 2 workshops, because I don't think we can last 9 hours. Let's see, 3 hours was 10%. No, then we can. Steam hub range, but that requires more coal. And it wouldn't help. The problem is that the main generator here is heating the housing in here. Oh, I could build... In a pinch, I could have just built steam hubs in here. Instead of using the overdrive. We could probably do that. I think this will solve it though. The improved heater. Right, we can go up to steam level 3? Is that what we are researching right now? Improved heaters? Yeah, that's the one. Correct, okay. Now the question becomes, do we need another workshop working overtime? I think no. It looks like we're doing fine. As long as it's overtaking the stress level, and it is. Good. Alright, so now we just gotta keep an eye on it and turn off the overdrive before it explodes, and everything will be fine. It's sad that we had to cancel that other research. And we are increasing in coal reserves. Discontent rose quite a bit from those emergency shifts though. So that was not for free, but hopefully, well, hopefully the hope will go up. Yeah. Should be good. The Londoners gain more followers. Are you kidding me? Okay, we still outnumber them. We are equal. Guard towers? We didn't take that law. So in 7 hours-ish we can get guard towers if we want. I took morning meetings instead because it's like a passive that I didn't have to pay for. I panic every time that morning bell rings or like horn blows. Because I'm thinking, oh, like, what's happening? Why are they blowing the horn? It means go to work. Improved heaters researched. And we got some scouts returning home. With more people. Oh, okay. 4 steam cores, hell yeah. And coal and food and wood. Nice. Let us build a bunkhouse here. Let us get back to researching the thing that I wanted before, hunting tactics. Let us look at you here. Wait, what? Maybe... Oh, now it's even warmer than it needs to be, so I can turn off the generator here, the overdrive, and it'll still be comfortable, livable conditions here. Yes. So we maintain the quest and we are not overdriving anymore. Hell yeah. And we now have 5 steam cores. So... I'm thinking I want to build the factory as the next big thing. There is no foresight of the temperature rising again, so we're going to stay at minus 40 degrees Celsius for quite a while. That'll be fun. Got these guys are waiting in our city. Oh, right. Let's send them to the American camp. I haven't read about this one yet. Several big tents, no signs of life, just like America. A, a flag flies over them, the American flag. Even from this distance, we couldn't mistake the stars and stripes. All right. Coal thumpers. You want me to just one coal thumpers? But we don't need another one right now, I think. And we don't need steam cores for that, if that meant. We could have gone with a coal mine, but like I said, we're not missing out on coal right now. It'll be fine. We're full up on wood again. Time to build another watchtower, maybe? To keep our unruly people in check. What was that sound? Nobody knows. Law. Thank you. Foreman. New ability. Foreman. Appointing a responsible foreman. Not a singular person, but multiple, will make sure that people work as efficiently as possible. New ability, Foreman, increases the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Okay, guard stations.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I'm kind of disappointed. Hold on. Watchtowers. This is a guard station. It has the same amount of reach, but it's like an upgrade to the same thing, so I can build it on top. Okay, that's nice, at least. Okay, well, let's build one at least to see what it does. Can you go to war with the Londoners? Oh, I hope so. There was something about protests at the very least, so that's a thing. We need to build 2 of them. So now I'm fighting really hard not to have protests, but in reality, I would love to see it, so maybe I shouldn't. I'm not gonna back down though. We're definitely gonna double down and just get people in line. Again, we need to work on the steel production somehow. I could set the automaton to work on something else, so that the efficiency of the buildings over here would be higher. Hunting tactics research, which means we will now have even more unemployment going. And we need to research something. So, what are our options for steam? As for steel, it would be steam steelworks. Is that the only one? Okay, but it would be an upgrade to the current steel mills, which can almost double our production. And I think I should do that before the factory, because surely once I start up a factory, I would run out of steel right quick. So, steam still works. Now, guys, I'm gonna need you all to keep an eye on my settlement while I take a bio break. I'm just gonna leave it here at normal speed, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. Ah, and of course it paused as soon as I stepped away. Oh well. Anything Steam, main Steam course, right, of course. Of course. Wood is maxed, but we have extra storage for it, so... And I don't have anything else to employ people for, so it's fine. We could set up another coal production, I suppose, just to have it set up. Yeah.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
So... Resources, coal thumper. There. Oh, that would be destroy some wood. Ah, it's fine. There. Yes. People are hopeful enough to not join the Londoners. Awesome. And they have no advantage over our forces. We don't have any sick people, we have plenty of wood, we have plenty of everything. Everything's great. Let us upgrade another tent somewhere here. Good. Steel is fairly high. Oh, and what was the purpose of a guard station then? It's just better than... No, this is a watchtower here. Guard station. I don't feel like it has longer reach, but maybe I'm blind. What is the purpose of this one? What makes it better? Presence of guards lowers the discontent or restores hope. So this is just like watch, and this is guard. Maybe they count for double in terms of fighting the Londoners or something? Increased hope. Okay. Living near a watch... 300 and... What? 378 living near a watchtower or guard station. Yeah, so I think it counts for extra in terms of people living near a watchtower. It probably counts for double, right? Seems like that's the thing. Okay. By the way, we could shut down some of these generators. At least having them run only 8 to 18, which seems like it would be... Oh no, are you kidding? It said down here, promised fulfilled, and I was like, that's the heating goal that I was promising, so we're done with that. Whoops. Well, we just made the playthrough a little bit more interesting, because now people are joining the Londoners again. Good job, Keaton. Alright. Frozen Grove. Some trees in this grove bear deep cuts in the shape of a cross. We found some bones scattered around them. Buried shame. Poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some of the bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Oof. Now we know what kept the survivors by the freshwater springs from starving. We'll leave graves intact, but we can cut the trees for food. Okay, so what we already suspected has been confirmed. Man, I can't believe I worked so hard to fix that heating problem, and then I just fucked it up. God damn it. What a blunder. Well, we gotta keep it interesting somehow, right? Let's just pretend it was on purpose. Oh, and I did research the Steam Steelworks. And I think it would be okay to spend a Steam core on that. Because how else am I going to get steel right now? Yeah. And this one would also... No, this one doesn't require Steam cores. Huh. Steelworks. Steam Steelworks. No, it doesn't require steam cores. In that case, definitely double down. Yeah, it's probably the advanced ones then. Factory. Finally factory. How's the game after 4 hours? I'm engaged. It keeps adding a little bit on to be like, well, every time I feel like I've won the game or like fixed everything, they add a new layer, which is perfect, you know. The pacing is fairly good, which is how most of these civilization games work, you know. It's good city builders and stuff like that, and I guess I'm just pointing out that this is a really well constructed one. Good, good. Look at this, you Can you see what this is? Searchlights. Keeping an eye on the people. Huh? All my people are crammed in this little area, and there's just like these watchtowers pointing searchlights everywhere to keep them in line. There will be no dilly-dallying, no jaywalking. Need the public guillotine for added measure. We can pretend. I got a big generator thing. I'm sure, like, you know, the ancient civilizations that were sacrificing their, you know, people to their gods by pushing them into the volcano. I think that's much more terrifying and instills a greater sense of, you know, fear in the people. And I have my own personalized volcano here that we can push people into. Who needs a guillotine? So, this should upgrade our steel production. Very much looking forward to that. And it didn't require extra workers or anything, so we still have 56 unemployed people. This is honestly a paradise. Half of the oh well, 1/5 of the population doesn't even need to work. Here, dismantle street. Then gathering post here and there. Oh, I turned the thumper the wrong way, at least compared to where I'm building now. Hold on. Gathering post. Would it reach from here? It would. And I don't think the distance matters in terms of production and efficiency, so whatever. The Londoners gain more followers again? Are you kidding me? So now we gotta build another watchtower. Alright, it'll be another guard station. Man, how many of these things do I need? That's the real question. But we must maintain order, and I did just say that we have extra workforce available, so it's fine. I have plenty of people to give rifles to and keep other people in line. Scouts have reached the American camp. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prostheses. Okay. Starved Americans. Try not to make jokes here about real life. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol. Tesla Manufacturing. Oh, okay. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Sure. Temporary settlement on nearby, though. Go for that. Come on. Oh. I just noticed something. Our food stocks are dwindling, sire. And I did think that at some point we would need a new cookhouse. So there you go, one of those. And I think that means that at some point we will require another hunter's hut. So I say we build it now. We have the workforce available. It'll be Good. Ah, this one is not fully operational. Prefer heads on spikes, fair enough, but each civilization to their own. Pushing into a pit of fire in Snowland might be the hope though, right? Just upgrade existing. Give the child's guns. If only I could. Child soldiers. How can we make it more degenerate?
We must work harder.
I haven't seen the morning meetings yet. I'm not sure when those would take place. Probably 7 o'clock or now. But surely they're going to work now. Going to build, yeah. Alone in this world. Still only 3 bodies in the graveyard. The cookout is already built. Here the children can work here, good. Get to work, lazy bastards. It is inoperative because it's too cold. Okay. I guess we will supply them with a bit of heat. If I have to. I think we will turn this one off. We have plenty of steam ups set up. Here. Hire more soldiers, and then once again we should be beating the Londoners, indeed. Just like in real life. Lots of social commentary here that I know. I'm talking about things that I know literally nothing about. Just in case people think that I actually maintain these beliefs in real life. I don't. I'm just a Redditor. There's a lot of talk about Reddit mods. If you're on Reddit, you will know what I mean. Something anti-work. And I realized something, which is I'm actually a Reddit mod. Not full-time though. I've maybe dealt with 3 mod disputes in the past 6 years or something. I tried to tally it up. But I am technically a Reddit mod. So there you go. Put me in that box. We can now build a factory. And at this point, I am sort of not sure what we would store or research. Gathering post installation. That might be nice. Just random installation. Oh, we had the cookhouse installation. I just had to, yeah, 1 extra level at the cookhouse because I'm actually spending coal warming a cookhouse here. Which I would rather not. Stockpile? Yeah. It is an option. Tech factory. Base heating level 2. Okay, so we can build it a bit further out. Let's build it out by the steel mill. Why not? I'm excited for this one. I'm always looking at this low coal. We literally, if for some reason our coal production stopped, the colony would die within half a day. That's what we're looking at all times. Fun stuff. Just something to think about. But now we're going to upgrade our coal production a bit. And maybe it would be nice, as someone pointed out here, Veritas pointed out that we should build a stockpile for coal in particular. Might be nice, a resource depot, I mean. Maybe you meant that I was supposed to research it, and I think that is also a nice idea. Temporary settlement. The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tiny wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. Alright. They digressed into Celtic civilization or whatever. Like ancient stone carving. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiseled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. Tesla City? We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Take resources and 1 steam core. Fishing village and walled colony. A sizable settlement surrounded by a low wall made of stone, ice, and snow. No movement, no smoke. Okay, doesn't sound very promising. And a small settlement on the small village on the shore of a frozen sea. A reflection is visible here. Could it be open water? They don't really have a lot of resources on them, I think. No, we will send them on to the walled colony. What is my other scouts doing? Right, they're over here.